And the markets are trading in the red. The mid-caps are holding more or less flattish. But the Nifty Bank, that's the start today. That's sitting with a gain of around 150 points. At least some green on the screen. Axis Bank is contributing a goodish bit to those gains out there. But Welspun Enterprises from the broader markets, that's the stock that's buzzing in trade. They posted a good set of numbers in the third quarter. The top line, big growth out there. We saw 55%, 58% odd growth. Profit after tax as well jumped up by more than 35%. There was some exceptional income as well. But the stock really, today it's up by close to 100%. From the peak, it's seen a lot of selling pressure. The numbers look good. What's the trajectory going ahead? Mr. Garg, the MD and CEO of the company, joins in. Hi, Mr. Garg. Thanks so much, sir, for coming down to our studio today. Give us a few details. These numbers look so good. Some guidance going ahead. What is the revenue number likely to be at the end of FY19 as well as FY20? Some guidance?
So, thank you for taking me on CNBC TV 18. The numbers look good. The story has been building up for last 7 quarters when we started executing the first HAM project. Now, this story, as the order book is very strong, we believe the story will continue going forward for the next 2.5 years. Our numbers are contributing by 3 projects that were currently got the appointed date. We got the appointed date for 1 more project, Chikli Tarsor, in January 2019. So going forward for Q4, there will be 4 projects which will be contributing to our revenue growth. So we expect our guidance of about 1,800 to 1,850 crores for this financial year. So the last quarter, we should see a substantive growth on the current numbers. For the future, next FY20, since we have a very healthy order book, we expect our revenue to grow to at least 3,200 to 3,500 crores.
All right, 3,200 to 3,500 crores in the next year. This year, you're saying 1,800 to 1,850. That means around 800 crores in the 4th quarter itself.
That is correct, because we are right now having 2 projects which recently got their appointed date. So those will start contributing to the revenue, and we expect the revenue to be in the ranges of 800 crores for the Q4.
Well, that's quite interesting. We would like to talk more about the operational performance. But before that, Mr. Garg, your market capitalization currently is around 1,500 crores, right? You have sold 1 asset, I think so, which you've got the money. If I'm not mistaken, it's a Devas Bhopal project, that road project, and you got 150 crores on. What is your cash in your books? And also the stock price has come down from around 200 to around 100 rupees. If you're sitting on a good amount of cash, is there some kind of sweetener you can put out there to your shareholders?
So the cash that we have on the book is about 650 crores. So if we look at the current HAM order book, we have invested about 450 crores as an equity in these HAM projects. The future commitment for the HAM projects is in the range of 500 crores. So we have deployment plans for the current cash available on the balance sheet. On the oil and gas, which is an additional business that we have a committed cash of about 175 crores towards that. So we are in terms of our cash availability on balance sheet, we are fully going to deploy it into the business, and we expect the returns to be far better than running our treasury of 600 crores.
Mr. Garg, something is not adding up, because nearly 40% of your market cap is in cash. You say you're going to deploy it. Where is the street missing a beat, or is there something that the street needs to be apprised of? Because the stock over the last 1 year, if you take a look at the chart itself, has been down about 40-43% from peak of close to around 170 rupees odd as well. So what exactly is happening?
My belief is that the company's fundamentals are very strong. It is the question of the market's perception about the industry, which is taking us down. In terms of our current market cap, it is almost trading at 0.9x to the book. So which we believe that there is a huge upside available going forward. We are a young company, so maybe the investors are looking at us for our repeat performance over a period of time before they start investing heavily into us.
You yourself believe that there is a fair amount of upside, you have a fair amount of cash, why not do a buyback?
And you've done it in the past. You've done it in the past. I remember at one point of time, Welspun Enterprises, the market cap and the cash was almost equivalent, if I'm not mistaken, close to around a couple of years back. So is there a possibility you can do a buyback, you can support the stock? Because you're saying that you're positive on the stock, you have done the valuation in terms of price to book as well. So Mr. Garg, the street wants to know what's happening. I mean, will the management come in there and try to support the stock? Or is there some large shareholder that's selling it? You'll be getting, every weekend, you'll be getting who exactly is selling. So is there some communication mismatch between management as well as shareholder?
So our belief is that there is enough cash on the balance sheet, but it is fully deployable in the business. So we will want to generate the profits for the stakeholders going forward rather than returning the cash. If it were, we would return the cash earlier because we did not see the deployment at that point in time. But we do believe that the deployment of the business is available, the business is growing. And as far as the market cap is concerned, I'm reasonably sure that the investors will see the positive side of the business going forward and would come back. So we don't think that it is that it needs a support at this point in time. We genuinely believe that it is more to do with the industry than the company per se. If you would look at it, the bellwethers like Bilibelcon, Sadbhav, all have taken a beating in the past. So even the larger players that Larsen & Toubro have not returned much on the market cap. So I do believe that in overall terms, it's more sentiment towards the industry than the company. And as soon as the sentiments towards the industry will improve, the market cap will catch up.
Okay. All right. Wish you good luck, and the street will definitely keep an eye out on the numbers that you're talking about. 1850 crores in this year and 3700 crores thereabout in the next year in terms of revenue. But with just 2 days to go for the budget, sources tell CNBC TV 18 that government information officials have been briefed on using general budget 2019-2020 instead of the convention, that is interim budget. CNBC TV 18 is still awaiting a confirmation from the finance ministry. Remember, just a few days ago, speaking with Shireen Bhan during the India Business Leadership Awards, Arun Jaitley said deviation from normal is possible under extraordinary circumstances.